What if I told you that your self-doubt is the silent killer of your dreams? After all these big accomplishments and achievements, I would still feel like almost angry, almost upset, even more frustrated because I wasn't getting the feeling of happiness or validation that I truly longed for, that I truly wanted. And that's why in this video, I'm sharing the 3 frameworks that destroyed my fear of rejection. These are the exact shifts that helped me stop living for other people's approval and start building real courage and finally love myself enough to know that no rejection could ever take away my worth. I want you to watch this video daily. And I promise you that if you put these into practice, you'll never see rejection the same way again. The first framework is about scarcity, validation, and the fear of rejection. Every time you say yes for validation, you're secretly rejecting yourself. Every time you say yes for validation, you are secretly rejecting yourself. A lesson for me, and a lesson I want to share with you, is that fear of rejection comes from scarcity and the need for validation, and constantly saying yes to other people to be liked and to be approved. There's a quote I want to share with you. I cannot give you the formula for success, but I can give you the formula for failure. Try to please everybody. This is by Herbert Bayard Swope, who's an American editor and journalist. And for years, I personally said yes to everyone who said, Lewis, can you help me with this? Lewis, here's an opportunity. Lewis, I've got a project I need your help with. Every request, every project, every opportunity, I was like, yes, what can I do? How can I help you? What do you need from me? I was seeking the validation and approval from everyone. I just wanted to be liked. I wanted to be loved by other people because growing up, I didn't feel enough. I didn't have a lot of friends. People made fun of me, was picked on, bullied, all these different things. Because deep down, I didn't feel like I was enough for myself. So I was always seeking the approval of other people. And it was exhausting. I don't know if you know this feeling. Seeking validation from other people drains your energy. It doesn't give you energy. I thought if people saw me everywhere, achieving more, accomplishing bigger things, but maybe they wouldn't reject me. Maybe they would accept me. Maybe they would like me. Maybe they would love me. But that scarcity mindset and craving for validation had me chasing approval instead of feeling peace. And can I tell you that peace is one of the greatest gifts you can have? Inner peace is priceless. But when you're chasing and seeking approval and validation, and you're afraid of rejection, you are giving up your peace, my friend. That robs you of your peace. You are creating chaos and stress and overwhelm. And there is turbulence inside of you because you're always trying to control things and external factors, and you never have peace. Eventually, after many, many years of doing this, I realized that every time I said yes to everything else, I was really just saying no to myself. Every time you say yes to someone else because you're seeking approval or validation, you're saying no to your self-worth. Now, this doesn't mean you shouldn't be a generous person and you shouldn't be helping others and you shouldn't be kind and giving. I'm not saying never help other people. But what I am saying is when you help because you want someone to like you only, and you're afraid that if you don't help them, then they're not going to like you, then you are making decisions based out of scarcity and fear that will block your freedom, that will block your peace, that will block your flow, block your abundance. And that will create stress in your body, stress in your mind, and it will only hurt you in your life. Be a giver. Be generous. Help your friends and family. All these things are good things. This is a key to life, is building these deep relationships. Don't do it out of fear of rejection. Don't do it because you don't love yourself and you're hoping that maybe if they like you because you do something for them, you'll feel like you're finally enough. That is not the way to go about it. A couple of action steps I want for you is to write down the last 3 times you said yes when you really wanted to say no. And I can think about these, you know, it's hard. It's hard because you want everyone to like you. You want to be there for people. You don't want to let people down. I get it. But if you are letting yourself down, trying to please other people's agendas, then you're always going to feel like you're second best. You're always going to feel unworthy, like you're not enough, and you're not good enough for yourself. That's what we got to get to. And it's not always fun. I spent decades saying yes to everything that came my way because I didn't want anyone to be frustrated. I didn't want anyone to say negative things about me behind my back. I was worried what they would think about me, all that crap. I'm telling you, that does not create peace for you. It creates a war inside of you. It does not build self-worth. It brings down your worth. It hurts you. Do things, though, with your friends, your family, people that reach out. You can be generous still. But if you know inside, like, you don't want to do something, or you're extending yourself too much and it's not something you really want to do, or you're doing it because you just want to be liked by them, that's when you have to say, should I really be doing this? You've got to create boundaries in your life. You got to protect your peace as well. And when you give your energy to everyone to be pleased by them, you don't protect your peace. So ask yourself, am I doing this for me or for validation? Am I doing this because I want to be a giver or because I want to be liked? It's the next thing I want you to ask yourself. And practice saying no to one small thing today. Even if it feels extremely scary or uncomfortable, just say, no, I can't do that right now. It doesn't mean you're not going to be able to do something for someone else in the future or that person for the next thing in the future. Just know you can't do one thing right now. If you really feel like it's not meant for you to do this thing, don't be available for everyone all the time, unless it's part of, like, it brings you a lot of joy, it brings you a lot of peace. Cool, do that. But if it's pulling your energy, it's sucking and draining your energy, you got to learn to say no. And remind yourself, rejection of an opportunity is not a rejection of you. Scarcity, validation, fear of rejection. This is the first framework that I want you to be thinking about. We need to start learning how to have courage in our life to say no to people that we're just saying yes to because we want validation and to be liked. Now, I get it. If you're working in a career or your job, or you've got clients and you've got commitments where people are paying you, you've got responsibilities, those are different things. You've created an agreement or contracts in place where you've got to deliver certain results and you've got to show up. There are things I do all the time that I don't necessarily love to do or I don't want to do in this moment, but I've got obligations, I've got responsibilities, I've got bills, I've got all these different things that I've committed to showing up to. And I can always renegotiate these contracts or agreements if I want to in the future, but these are something that I've taken on and I'm glad to take them on because of the opportunities in my life. That's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about that people are reaching out to you left and right, asking you for favors all the time or asking you to do something that just want you to take from you. They don't want to give from you also. There's not a mutually beneficial relationship, or that you're just doing it because you want to be in the it crowd, or you want to be liked, or you want to be validated by a certain person. That is going to rob you of your joy and rob you of your peace. And I want you to have more peace than stress. Thank you for watching this video. If you want more inspiring clips like this, make sure to click right here to subscribe and click right here to watch that next video that is specific to support you in your life.